Welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be actually the beginning of a series of videos that I have been so excited to do for so long. I've actually had a lot of this stuff sitting around for months because, again, I think I said in a previous video that I just wasn't feeling mentally up to doing videos, but now I have basically the whole set that I have been wanting for a very long time, and I am ready to unbox and play with these toys. Okay, so I love miniatures. I think they're so fun and so cute, and I found Calico critters. I think they're cute without being too childish, and I think that they have a lot of detail for what they are, and I finally got some of the sets that I've been wanting for a while. Amazon had a couple of price drops, I'm assuming, in preparation for Black Friday. So I'm gonna open probably the biggest box set that I have first, just because I'm so excited about it. Yeah, and let's dig in. So I'm gonna grab it from the pile behind me. I think it's like 3 feet long. I'm gonna move this one out of the way. Come here, big guy. Okay, so it is the Grand Department Store, and with the Calico critters, I noticed from looking on their Facebook page and looking at some of the backs, like back covers of the boxes, you can like stack different shops and stuff on top of each other. So I have almost all the sets except for like a couple, because one, they're overpriced, and two, I honestly didn't like them. Like, I didn't get the flower shop because it just didn't really do anything for me, and I think there was one other that I didn't get. And then there's a few shops that are like older, so they're more expensive. So when I have more money to like not, so I've been using my money from like my cat sitting and stuff to slowly get all these. So like once my bills are caught up and, you know, I'm done being an adult and I can go back to having a little more free money, I might get the more expensive ones. It just really depends. But this big guy, look at it, look at her. Oh, the department store, look at how fancy and classy. So what I actually found first was like, there's the, I think this is the vanity set, the dressing room, and like the chocolatier. You used to be able to buy these separately, and that's what I first noticed because I was looking at like various sets. They're like little boxes, you know, like bathroom sets, bedroom sets, and I noticed the chocolatier because hello, hecka cute. And I was really upset because they're older styles and you couldn't get them anymore. And then I found out that they come in this big boy. Hey, yeah, so I haven't opened it, so you get to watch me open it and enjoy the excitement right along with me. Just need to grab my little scissors so I can cut past the tape. Like, I'm so excited. I have no clue where I'm going to set up all the sets because, I mean, there are so many that I have now and like all these little pieces, and I don't have like a lot of counter space in my bedroom. So I might clear off one of my other desks that has like all my books and stuff on it in my to read pile, which is like, I don't know, I'm not even kidding, 100 books, because when I worked at Barnes & Noble, I like just couldn't say no to some of the deals. And yeah, so I think I might use my second desk where I usually do puzzles and crafts and other videos like that, and use that as my like setup so I can have these on display once they're opened. So actually pretty easy to get everything out so far. We've just got a lot of cardboard tubing and stuff to keep everything stable and from breaking. Let's see, might have to stand up for a moment to slide her on out. Just gonna so we got those two out of the way, and this box I'm gonna set aside because it feels like there's something in it. And then here is the majority of it. And then we've got, oops, something fell out of that. Oh, some more pieces. Feels like there might be something in that one besides just the structural integrity of the box. And I think what's left in the box is all just the cardboard bits, so I'm just going to set that aside real quick. pop all the cardboard back in so that it's out of the way. Alrighty, so we've got the storefront so far, and oh my gosh, look at this, guys. It's literally even got a spinning door. What? How freaking cute is this? Okay, so we've got some instructions and we've got some stickers. So I am going to get the instructions out first because I am not adverse to following instructions when needed. All right. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. Like, look at how Victorian and just like awesome they look. Okay. So, first step is to find the railings that go along this, which I think this is part of it. Looks like most everything is just taped shut, so should be really easy for kids and adult kids alike to get all the goodies out. So, oh, I just realized there's all the packaging inside. So there's a piece that slides out to unlock these other two full of goodies, and then there's actually a couple of pieces of cardboard that's kind of connecting the two pieces together. So we'll remove all that. And, ooh, yes. So it looks like this goes at a slight, is it a slight angle? Or like a 90 degree? I guess just a slight angle, maybe? Okay, well, we'll kind of just set it like that for now until the instructions say more. But we've got the two railing pieces, it looks like. They go, one goes here, the one with the curved bit goes on this side, and the other one goes over here. They just slide right in really easily, actually. Next is placing the windows in, and I've got what looks to be some walkways. Let's see if this thing had anything in it. Oh, from my side, I couldn't see the little girl in it. The little girl bunny. So we'll free her. And she is attached by a couple of rubber bands. So I will just snip those real quick. One of the great things about being ambidextrous is I can just use whatever hand is more comfortable for getting these guys out. So I'm assuming probably they all have names. I don't know which one this one is. I'm assuming it will tell me at some point, but this is the little bunny rabbit girl that came with it. I know that they're called like the Town Girl series, so I'm just going to set her aside for a moment. And then, let's see. There was this one where these things fell out, and it looks like, again, some more walkways. We got some cardboard boxes that has stuff in it, and this one actually looks like it has the windows in it, which is the chunkier of the two brown boxes. And that is correct. So everything, again, is just an easy to open packages. No tapes on this one, just comes right out. This is the top of the spire. So we'll just pop that right on. And this little corbel, I think it's called. I don't know. Topper piece. This one was just taped shut with a piece of tape, so I'm assuming it doesn't fall out and get lost because it is a little smaller than the rest of the items. He just pushes right on. Super easy, not tight or anything. We've got some railings. So I thought I saw windows, but I must have saw that window. This one is a little harder to open. They've got it taped up really good. All right, so we've got some more. So I know that this goes on the front of this because it's round, right? Wrong. What about this piece? Huzzah! Okay, that one was a little wider, so it went right on there. So I'm going to toss this box out of the way and open this other brown box, and hopefully this one has our windows in it. More edging. Windows. Alright, so whoop. Good thing I have my chair pulled out so everything can fall right into my lap. So we've got a couple of different types of windows. Some square ones, some fancy ones. So it looks like the square parts go on the inside and the fancy bits on the outside. So I'm going to open up the package of planes. Whoop, whoopsie doodle. Okay, so we have the 4 plain pieces to go on the inside to snap on the fancy outsides. The fancy ones are 2 to a bag, and they are 2 different ones. I'm not sure if it matters which style we put on which side, but there's this one and this one. Let's see. Attach each custom window outside the store. Okay. Does it have a preference of where you attach which one? I guess not. So let's see. We've got one with roses and one with lotuses. I'm just looking at the outside to see if there's any indication. These kind of look like lotuses down here on the bottom ones, but they're also up here. I am going to put the lotus looking ones on this side and the rose looking ones on this side. Nope, I lied. So there is, I'm going to turn it a little. I'm going to get this guy out of the way. I just noticed that this bigger window, even though there's lots of roses on these, this bigger window has the lotuses, so I'd like those to match. So they just sit there, and yeah, they pop together really easy. So she says on the first try, and then I can't figure out how I did it so easily the first time. Oh, there we go. All right, so now we'll come to this side. Get some of this stuff out of the way. I do have a platform right here where the smaller piece was. I don't exactly know where this goes yet. Something like this, I'm assuming. Oh, I bet it goes right inside to hold the 2 levels of the floor at the perfect 90-degree angle so that we have that. All right. Clever, ingenious. All right, so let's finish putting our windows on. Okay. Those ones snap together nice and easily. Just want to make sure these ones are fully in. Okay. All right, awesome. Cool, cool. Okay, so step 2 is to insert the 2 awnings in any of the 5 circled slots. So you can have awnings above any of these 3 windows or above the 2 doors on either side. I'm going to try to get this a little more centered. So I'm going to just put the awnings when I find them on either side, and I'm assuming that they are these red things. Let's see. They do look like awnings. They say Grand Department Store. So I am choosing to put them over my store fronts. Oh, they just kind of sit there really flimsy like. So they don't pop in or anything, like they don't attach, they just sit. So they are probably easy to go, yeah, just like that. So just be aware of that for kids. If I like the way this looks, I'm probably going to super glue those in place because I don't like how flimsy they are. I just noticed that there, oh my gosh, there is a little elevator in here. I noticed it only because I saw this cardboard. I will show that later on in the video. Next we have flags, which will go along the tops in the 5 circled areas. So let's see. Looking from this way. Oh, okay. So see that little notch right there? The flags just pop right on. Super simple. Love it. Oh, you know what? Why are we putting the flags on when I'm assuming it doesn't tell you to do so, but I'm assuming the sticker should go on first. That makes way more sense. So, these I'm gonna attach to the flags first because it seems silly not to. There's no instructions telling me to, but I mean, the shapes clearly match the flags, and I feel like it would be absolutely hard to put the stickers on after the fact. So bear with me. I'm a girl of perfection, unfortunately. So that's what it looks like when they're applied, and it looks like there are enough to do both sides. So bear with me while I get these attached. If I was cooler and more technological, I would, you know, edit this video at a later point and cut these scenes out. But, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing yet, and I'm just kind of having fun on camera. So these actually look really nice. Like, for being pure plastic, it doesn't like feel chintzy, if that makes sense. And they have little indentations, so it's pretty easy to line them up. I'm just kind of starting at the square end, and then what I do is when I put the 2 corners into the notch, I hold it with a thumb, and then I take the tip of the sticker and pull it straight so that there's no air bubbles, and then I kind of just smooth it. And it seems to be working well so far. I wonder if there's another instructions sheet somewhere that I've overlooked that tells us to attach the stickers, because all that says nothing about stickers as far as I can tell. But I do know that there are other things that say like Grand Department Store, like they're already attached, but there's still a couple more on the sheet, plus these skinny little things. So hopefully I figure out where they go as we go along together. I've just got 2 more flags to finish, and then we'll put them back on. Alrighty. And last sticker. All right, perfect. Now we can put everything back on. Three for this one and 2 for this one, and these 2 are around, the 2 on this side are around the window, and those 3 are around those windows. Okay, so next we can place the 2 terraces on top of the stores. So I'm assuming that these bigger pieces are the terraces. So they've got like marquee, I think is that what it's called? Marquee, like stonework looking things, and like the underneath is pretty too, because it's like the ceiling for the store below. And I'm assuming that they go on with the edges facing out so that you can put the railings on. Or not? Oh, am I doing it upside down? No. Okay, hold on. Let me look at these instructions again. It definitely says put them out. Put them on like this. But then do they just sit there? Oh my gosh. Okay, so again, they just kind of sit there. They don't like click in. I'm not sure I like that. Again, I might glue this together because it's kind of flimsy. I'm not gonna lie. I like things that click in and have stability, especially if this is technically made for kids. Or, let's see. Do I even have the right items? Now I'm confused. Not gonna lie. Because then later on in the next one it says, please place the cobblestone paths, and I mean, is this a cobblestone? Place the 2 terraces on top of the store as shown. Place the 2 terraces and cobblestone paths in different areas of the store. Oh, okay. So if you have more department stores that you want to attach on top, you can take these off and they can be used for like the bottom of the inside of the store, I think is what it's saying. It's not 2 different steps, it's just, let me see if I can put it in here. So this is the stage I was looking at, and I got confused when I came down here because these 3 things all say something similar and they look like similar items. It's simply that there's different configurations that you can do with the materials, I believe. So attach the balcony, which we already did, to hold everything center. The balcony can be attached in the same way that the entrance tower is placed on the opposite side. Okay, so for the balcony tower, I'm just going to slide this out of the way. And by the way, those other 2 pieces look like this. They're skinnier and they can go like inside, outside. As far as I can tell, they can do different things. This also has outside balcony pieces that go like, no, these go on the inside. These are a little skinnier, so they go on the inside, I think. Hold on, now I'm confused again. Put the little pieces on. Yes, okay, so the ones that have these, hold on, have this end piece, they do go on here, and you need to make sure that you put the right side on, I think. Are they the same? Okay, so looking at it, we want this side to be the outside facing. Oh sure, these are nice and tight and hard to get on. Well, they don't even fit. Oh, it tells you right here. Okay, so they actually have 2 different notch lengths, and that tells you which side goes to which. So I was just trying to put it on backwards. So the different lengths attached to the different spots. And then there are more railings right here that go on the inside of the department store. It looks like you can put them technically like right here once it's attached on the outside. And also there's a couple on the inside, and I'll show you after I have them all attached. Since it's so big, I guess I should have thought about how I had the camera set up so that you could see more of it while I was fiddling with it. So these are all standard widths, so you can just pop them right in all 4 slots. Okay, so as you can see, it finishes off the balcony, and for the inside, it finishes off the edging on either of those. I'm gonna slide that back around. All right, and then the elevator door can be opened or shut, and then once it's shut, you can pull the lever up. Okay, so let me show you. Move this a little out of the way. Okay, so here's the elevator. You can have the door open or shut, and then there's a little tab right here, and then up we go, and then trying to do this on here, out they come. Okay. Oh, and I lost one of my balconies already because it just flopped right off. Okay, now then comes the fun part. I'm gonna kind of slide this out of the way for the moment. And then we've got 4 goodie boxes. Turn this. I've got a little room to work. So here's her little purse. Hello, I'm ready to go spend my money. So I'm just gonna set her. Set her up there with her purse, and then we're gonna open up all the shopping centers for her. So this is the clothing store. We've got an adorably fancy hanging rack. Cute. We've got a dress form. Ooh. We've got, ooh, she took a tumble. We've got this cute little mirror that's literally a mirror, a real mirror, not just some chintzy thing. Like, that's glass in there. Like, that's not just that sticker glass. Like, that's real glass. And then we've got 3 little hangers to hang up our clothes in our little boutique. And I think, if I remember correctly, there is a separate boutique set that you can buy for more dresses styles. And I'm quite sure I grabbed it, and they should be different dresses, so I'll show that one in a later video. I'm gonna have a lot of these awesome, cute little videos. So let's see if we can't... Ooh, that is a gaudy bow on the back of that dress. It might just come missing at some point. So let's put one of these on the hanger. Oh my gosh, look how cute. Okay, yes. I don't think I've ever had so much fun with toys since I was a kid, playing like with my mini dollhouse and all my Pokemon toys when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, and then I guess let's have it up here. We'll put the little dress form up here and the little mirror. I'm actually gonna like look at the box real quick. I'm just curious to see where they have things. They have the clothing shop in the pink side upstairs. Wow, I nailed it. So as you can, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of far away, but there's the clothing shop, the handbag shop, there's the jewelry / makeup shop, and the gelato chocolate shop. This purse shop is separate, and I do actually have it. I just got it, so I might actually hop off camera real quick and grab that, just so we can set it up in there, unless it's in one of these boxes and I accidentally bought it twice. So I guess we'll see. If I bought it twice, I'll just return the other one, because it was one of the ones that I found on sale. No big deal. Came from Amazon. They won't care. Alright, so the next one is, ooh, the one that I really wanted, the cute chocolate shop. Also, I just realized I never figured out where these other stickers went, so I'm not really sure. I guess we'll see. Maybe it'll go on some of these. Okay, let's get these guys out of the way a little bit. Make sure everything's out. Oh my gosh, this is why I love minis. Like, look at, it's just like a little table. And why is that so adorable? It even has like that wood look to it. Like, why is that just so cute to me? Like, I need people to like this video and comment and tell me why you love miniatures, and like if you understand like the psychological reason behind why they're so adorable. Like, look at this. This little chocolate holder. Like, it's just adorable. We've got, oh my gosh, I just saw the macarons, or macaroons, however you say it. I know there's 2 different kinds. Like, here's our fancy couch so we can sit down and loaf like a potato and eat our chocolate. I'm gonna stick that over there. Like, oh, wait till you see how tiny and cute these are, as I try not to fling them all over. I'm gonna pull it apart so I can get scissors in there without clipping any of them. And there they go. Like, these literally look like Dippin' Dots. Like, do you see how freaking cute those are? Like, little, I mean, they even, I don't know if I can get it up close enough. Yeah, let's see, too blurry. But like, look at that. If you can just barely see, they literally have like the details of the icing inside of them. Like, wow, just the attention to detail on a child's plastic toy just blows me away. Here are our chocolate bits that we'll have to pop out of the form. We've also got plates and platters. Ooh, and a tiny saucer for tea. Oh my gosh. This looks to be the shelf for inside the chocolate stand. Oops, sorry, table. Okay. So I'm assuming it just probably... Okay, so there's a fat side, right? There's 2 sides to this, a side with nothing on it, and a side, not gonna lie, I literally cannot figure out how to get this in there, and I just scuffed it all up. It doesn't just slide right on like you would assume, as far as I can tell. Does it sit on top of it? Does it slide in like this? Oh, it slides in completely different. So there's like a flat side and a side. Okay, so there's a side that has this little tab. It goes on the bottom, I think. Or you can use it as a divider, but it doesn't sit the same. I'm honestly not sure. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think the divider side is supposed to be up. I don't know. Again, something else I might glue in because it just kind of sits there. It doesn't like slide on to the edge rail like I assumed it would. This one's taped pretty tight, so I'm just going to chop it open. It's a tiny fork and a tiny spatula. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. So cute. And then this, oh my gosh, these are like tiny little frosting roses. What? Look at these. Like, what, little cookies? How do I think there's a trick, right? I've done this before with my Legos. Yeah, don't look at my face. Look at my thing here. Ha ha ha. Okay, so let's pop the rest of this stuff out. Oop. Oops, broke the spatula. So, yeah, that happened. When I went to push it out, the handle broke right off. I might be able to glue it back together. We'll see. So that's a little sad and disappointing. So be forewarned about that. Maybe take an X-Acto knife and pop them out. Learn from my mistakes. All right, we're just gonna swirl all the chocolate pieces out. There's really no instruction, so there's like no saying how to set some things up. Oh my gosh, this piece of chocolate is literally a replica of the department store. Can you see that? And then we've got like, I'm gonna try to show these off. Okay, hide my face. Right? Push them a little closer. They're like stacks of chocolate. Okay, so let's get all this junk out of the way. Alright. Nothing on the instructions, so... And then the box is down here. Let's take a peek. Looks like they have rows of the loose things on the shelf. Okay, so we'll take the shelf out. We will line up the rows of goodies. Look how tiny. Okay, and then we've got our macaroons or whatever. Oh, dropped a chunk of my chocolate. So these little pyramid looking ones are on serving platters underneath. Along with the house looking one. But they kind of had that up here displayed like, buy our fancy chocolate. I'm going to try to separate by color. There's 3 of every color. 3 yellow, 3 orange, 3 pink, and 3 green. They don't seem to have a top or a bottom. Both sides seem perfectly round, so you can just kind of set them on there however you want. Okay. And that's how it looks up close. I wish there wasn't quite so much room so that the line stayed smooth. Maybe like that. There. Okay. Let's gently slide it back in. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Then we've got our little saucer. We've got our plate when we purchase our food with our little fork. And the fork didn't break out right. There's some pieces on either side, so let's pick those off. Oh my gosh. And then we've got our broken spatula, which I will attempt to fix. Oh, and my sleeve knocked everything over. Okay. And there we are. I think this is kind of how things work. I don't know, that doesn't really make any sense. Oh, they're just kind of outside of it. Okay, so we'll just set those there for now. All right, and then next we have... Oh, yep. So I think I bought a duplicate. I think this I bought separately. Unless there's 2 versions of this. So this is the handbag stand. We've got this big old fancy purse. I think these headbands just slide on here. Let's see. Can we hang this hat over here? I'm gonna take the little hat and the little umbrella and take them and hang them from the dress form. Okay. And then I'm going to put the other little purses up. I'm gonna just kind of lay that down. Put this big one up here. Okay. So there's our little handbag slash headband one. I'll put that up here next to the elevator. Kind of reminds me of like the kiosks in the middle of the store that nobody really cares about, to be honest. All right, and then we've just got one more box. Make sure there's nothing else in either of those. All right, so this is the last one. Oh no, this is the one I think. Nope, this is just the jewelry and makeup stand. Now I'm confusing myself. It's okay. Okay, everything's out of there. Okay, so we've got this cute little rose pink vanity stand with a little chair cushion. Again, all of our glass perfume bottles that actually look pretty glass-like even though they are plastic. We've got our little mirror, which again is real mirror. That's so cool. And we're gonna just slide that into the back. This little guy, I'm not sure what he is. Oh, I think he's like a serving tray. Yeah, so, because the little dropper, we've got a little tiny dropper, you know, where you like get it on there and then you know, put it on your wrist. It can just sit right in there. Oh my gosh, so cute. And I'm going to safely pluck all these out. There are 8 of them, it looks like. Some of these do seem like they will be fragile, so be careful when pushing them out. Don't break anything. I'm going to be very careful this time around. So put all the pressure on the body of the bottle, not on the tops, so that way you don't damage anything. There are 4 clear ones. 2 of them have silver edging and 2 of them have gold, and there's 2 pinks and 2 blues. So, little blue vials, little pink ones. And when you pop them out of the holders, they are kind of sharp, so I would take maybe some gentle sandpaper or something and sand them down. And then, oops, the 2 gold. And we can just kind of set them on here. Yeah, see, because the little sharp bits didn't flick off all the way. They don't stand the greatest, so. There. Fix that. Try it anyways. There. All right. Oop, almost there. Huzzah! And I just realized that part of this thing is not actually the tester. It's a makeup brush, because here is a sticker to make it look like there's makeup on this palette. Silly me. So, I'm going to put it so that my blushers are at the back and my eyeshadows are at the front. And again, this is not a tester, it is a makeup brush. So that's what that looks like with the sticker on, and we'll put the little makeup brush in its holder. And voila! And I guess we will put that over in the department store. And I will just pick up the camera. And there she be. Once I have everything set up in a way, at the end, when I'm done with all the videos, I will do a run through of what everything looks like once it's all placed and put together, so that you can see the whole town put together. But yeah, until next time, the next video will be again another Calico Critters, and it will just be a surprise which one I grab. Bye guys!